That's what's left of the battery box. Oh, I didn't notice that before. They must have had some undercoating on there. Well, this is part of the fix. Some old tar, roofing tar. And here, of course, is the hole that's left. I'm not quite sure why they ran bolts back in here. But I'm not going to worry about that. And here's the piece I made to fit the hole. This is sheet metal out of an old wall-mounted radiator. Salvage from a church. I'm kind of a pack rat. So I ran down to the hardware store and picked up some of this rust converter. And there was quite a bit of rust here, so not sure if putting a second coat on really, makes any difference. But I didn't want to just go in there with bare rust, so I figured I'd put this converter on it. And then I'm going to just slather some blackjack on the flanges. And I think what I'm going to do, I can set this in and show you. Show you the fit. I'll tweak the fit a little bit more. I got to do a little work right here. Then there's a hole. I don't know. It's just, it almost seems like an axis, or not an access, but just a relief hole for the loop on this master cylinder, on the brake cylinder there. So I'm just gonna bed this in blackjack, and I'm gonna rivet it in. I'm not gonna weld it in. So in the future, if it wanted to rework, it would just, grind the rivets, pop the piece out. You can go back to rebuilding. Like if you wanted to do something real fancy, like try to rebuild this platform here and make it look, stock again. But, just for the utility's sake, I got to get a battery box back in here because the battery was starting to fall through. So. Hey, Max. Hey, are you a cute dog? Mm-hmm. You want your tail from me, bud? Okay, so here's the... Oh, I painted over it. Sorry. All right, well, I just grabbed some cheap olive drab at the store. In fact, it was clearance. Here's the old crud that came out of there. And you already saw the paint, or the rust converter go on. So I just sprayed over the top of it. And then I'm going to just bed that, like I said before, in roofing tar and rivet it in. That's going to be my fix. So there's it painted. Looks pretty good. I like it. I'm going to cut these out, and then this will be the first time I try to do this, but I'm going to butt weld these in. So this is a little tight here, but I think I can make it work. So I'll take a area out right about there, and then I'm going to leave this bottom edge in to keep the edge, and then I'll cut it right here. Oops, I'll cut it right here. Square it up here. Then I'll use that same sheet metal that I showed you, and I'll roll that, put it in there, butt weld it, and then I'll just use this spray paint. Let's see. Italian olive. And it looks like it goes to a matte satin finish. So only professionals should probably be doing this. Highly trained. There's my battery tray. Alright, so there's my first rivet hole. I'm going to go snap that in, and then I'm not going to drill new holes until I got that pinched up. I'll probably put another one right here. Right there, right there. There, there. There's not a lot in here. So I'll just float through there. That's way better than what was in there before. Be back when I get her done. Alright, there it is. Oh, that's what's making that. A little hair. Yeah. It's pretty good. Squeezed out all over. So. Alright. Time to fire this baby up and take it for a spin. I've been sitting for a couple weeks. See you later. Oh, I think it runs better with that new battery tray. Maybe it's just the warm weather. What do you think, Max? Purring like a kitten. All the old rust crunchies. Chris bashed the front bumper in. I think it looks cooler without a bumper. I might make a tube bumper. That's cool. she came out, the old girl, came out to see what it was like outside. That's my cow that lost a hoof. I opened up the side of the barn today for her so she could come out into the bale yard. Cool. Glad she came out and get some grass. Look at all those sleepy dogs. Very good. Next project, I'm going to cut these out. And I'm going to try butt welding in metal. And I think, you know, there's a, actually, if you buffed out this Jeep, it would be shiny. And this is kind of semi-shiny. It's not the same color, but I'm not really too concerned about it. I'm more concerned about it getting the whole thing solid and getting the rust stopped, and then just use it. Just have fun with it. It's not a showpiece. Right, boys. There's an